If you enjoy competitive video games within any genre, you've almost certainly come across some type of challenge, especially within games of great complexity. Those who become familiar with the standard gameplay look to new and exciting ways to play in order to keep things interesting. If you've delved into any amount of Pokemon content on YouTube, it's likely the words Nuzlocke are familiar to you. For those who haven't experienced a Nuzlocke, the basic concept involves permanently getting rid of your Pokemon when they faint and limiting the amount of resources at your disposal. There are countless variations on the Nuzlocke, all with the goal to create a unique narrative as you play. By forming bonds to specific Pokemon and finding yourself in bizarre scenarios, the playthrough is inherently memorable. When I asked myself what kind of video content Hearthstone was lacking, it became clear to me that one with a focus on narrative was missing from the landscape. Being a fan of Nuzlockes and having experienced countless hours of dungeon runs, I saw the potential in a series where the deck changed as you played it. In order to tell a proper story, you must start from the beginning. The problem is, I already own 90% of the cards in the game on my main account, and I've spent way too much money to feel comfortable just disenchanting my cards willy-nilly. However, Scholomance is the perfect setting for starting from scratch. Frazzled Freshman is goofy enough to be memorable and serves as a good analogy for what this challenge will entail. Here's the rules I've come up with for the challenge I'd like to call Frazzlocke. First, we need to limit our resources. That means no spending money and no crafting cards. In order to create real stakes, all of the cards we use are at risk. When we lose or make a misplay, we are forced to disenchant one of the non-legendary cards from our deck, chosen at random. Thing is, the first day of gameplay was slow. I spent hours unlocking all of the basic cards for each class and grinding the quests for a small starting collection. I was also experimenting with alternate rules that were too complicated and were a lot to keep track of. I also probably could have predicted that even with limited cards, I would wipe the floor amongst newer players. When I finally started playing on the ladder, nobody stood a chance. Okay, but we really did eventually start losing games. For better or for worse. Okay, back to it. Alright. I like the early game.
Hello.
Flame strike it. And then Power of Creation should be able to trade into it. Okay. It's not good, but it's not the worst. Let's see what's under here. These are both such good. Okay. How many times? What? That was kind of ridiculous. I just have to wait back now. I mean, this Frostbolt is looking a little better now. Because I have it on good faith that they will not make a good trade. Okay, so we're going to 6. Question is, do we have lethal? I'd like to Frostbolt face to prevent lethal, but I can't do that and Flame Strike. So I think we go like this. I think we go like this, and then that. Man, I'd like to Frostbolt face to prevent lethal. If just one missile had hit that. Oh, man. Alright, we lose our first card from this deck. Here comes our random number. Alright, 114. 11. Not the Worgen. That's such a good 3-drop. Okay. Goodbye, Worgen. You served us well. It's the first disenchant. Oh, look at that. We get an achievement. Okay. It's not like I'm going to use that dust for anything, but Okay, so Scarlet Crusader is not the same power level, but playable. It's another good 3-drop.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
So unfortunate. Unless it's a well-tuned deck. This could be straight up Spell Mage. I'm thinking Flame Ward. Oh, now that's gonna summon a 4-drop. Mirror Entity is the type of spell that I would expect newer players to run. At least we have our own burn. Although this isn't looking good. Another Learn Draconic. Oh boy. Okay. So let's Frostbolt that and play a Water Elemental. I guess this is a Jandis turn?
What makes something
We only have one Death Rattle under Vectus. Ooh. I actually want the Waxadread around, so I'm gonna just hide it behind that. But we do have to fight for board, because that's how this deck wins. It has limited ways of getting on board, so it really needs to... When it does get on board, it has to really snowball. So we need to just shut that down. Great. Now I got 2 Death Rattles under here. Great. Okay. And then we've got 13 damage from hand with the Lab Partner. Flame Strike is nice to have. And then I'm going to really want to draw those candles as soon as possible. A lot of value. Oof. Give me my candles. Okay. So I think I need a Lab Partner Flame Strike here. Yes. That's so good. We need those to stay with it. Sandwich. Alright. This could screw him over.
Nice. Oh. Do I have a dragon? Looks like they didn't have a dragon. That was so much value. Hit when you're on. Okay. So much card draw. 2 secrets. Man.
Time runs out on me.
Proto Drake is not going to be enough. Yeah, this deck was really well positioned against us. Ooh. It's actually really good. But I don't think, unless we draw like double candle every turn, I don't know if we're going to have enough. Steward of Scrolls is going to like need to find Evocation. And Wandmaker is going to have to hit Evocation. Man, 2 losses in a row. Might have to switch up decks. Mage really preys on his early game ladder. Yeah, so we need exactly like Evocation. I'm like this. This. Whoa. And okay. I mean, we found Evocation. We've got a lot of good luck there. Okay.
Well played.
Yeah, well played.
Well played.
Alright. We're losing another card. What's it gonna be? Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Tome of Intellect. That's not a bad loss. That is not super important. Oh, it does hurt. What do we put in? Substitute ain't awful. Yeah, let's try to throw together something new. Let's try Shaman. What do we have here? It's a good card. That's a good card. That's a good card. Those are good. A lot of 3-drops. Skull Hunter's good. Fire Elemental's good. I don't know how often we're getting to 10 mana. Alright, I guess we're just kind of like a overload, mid-range kind of deck. Transfer Student is solid. I like Rockbiter Weapon. I mean, Mana Tide isn't bad, we just have so many 3s. Sneaky Delinquent I like so much. Sure, I guess I can fit the Vectus package in here. That's nice. Let's just go Sathervar for the top end. Yeah, let's just get a little more taunt so we can get to our late game, because our late game is pretty strong. And then I like hexes. I guess we could take a Steward though. It's good value. Okay. Alright. Try this Shaman. Alright. Squall Hunter. Take turn 2 off into Molten Blast. They need exactly Shadow or Death. They pass the turn really quick.
I am the storm of your demise.
You got it? I don't think that they do. Okay. Sweet. This might be an easy victory though. I saw that coming. It was worth overextending into. So we've got Eye of the Storm on 8. So we've got like 2 turns to survive. Okay. Sneaky Delinquent. So we're not quite there. So good against us. Alright. Nice. Oh, we have enough for a pack. Until I open another legendary. And then, once we open another legendary, then I'll switch to a different set. Probably Outland. Trick Totem. Nice. Maybe Transfer Student. Nah, I think Rockbiter Weapon is bad, probably. Another warrior. Warriors are proving difficult. Man! I don't think that that's quite worth a hex. They didn't get really much mana, like they wasted 1 mana. Okay. This also kind of seems like a meta deck. Apparently rank 20 is really where things get real. We want to do that regardless, but oh wow. I don't even think that's worth a hex again, because it's no guarantee that they'll draw it. I'm still worried about like a big taunt, like some sort of weird Rattlegore, or if they've got Commencement. There it is. Yep, exactly. See? Yep. We killed the 1/1. Alright. Yeah. Hex it. Oh no. Alright. I think we have to go like this, just to like stay competitive with the board. We're just gonna lose to Troublemaker. Brutal. It's no guarantee that they'll draw it. You already drew that? Wow. What? What? I can't even. Now I only have 4 mana. Yeah, we've already lost this. Oh wow. That was brutal. Alright, we just built this deck and we're already losing a card from it. Okay. Generate. 19. We are losing an Eye of the Storm. That kind of sucks. No, not Eye of the Storm. No, that's like what this whole deck is built around. It's one of the Eye of the Storms. Shoot. Oh, bummer. Okay. Yeah, we just faced two tier, like, maybe not tier 1, but, I mean, Big Warrior is kind of tier 1. I'm not even in the same, like, bracket as those decks. Like, why are we facing those? I don't really get it. We want value. I like the Mage Scribe. Man, yeah, that feels bad. Alright. We finally lost. We finally lost some cards for the first time. This might get really challenging really quickly. We shall see. That was fun. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty good trial run. I'll be streaming this more in the future if you like the concept, and if I mess something up, let me know. Even if you don't play Hearthstone, I can only get more entertaining with your help. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.